In this episode of Arcane Travels, we're heading to the wine capital of America, Napa Valley, to meet with Dry Farm Wines, a company that claims to sell wine that doesn't give you a hangover. We'll also interview a professional sommelier and learn how to properly spin, smell, and taste some of the world's best wines. All that and more coming up. I'm Adam Guest. I've been to 30 plus countries, I speak 9 languages, and my goal is to show you the coolest things in the world. These are my Arcane adventures.
Hi there, I'm Lewin Proft, wine director at Dry Farm Wines, based out of San Francisco, California.
So tell us a couple interesting things about wine. Like what are some things that people who may not be as well versed in wine as you, what are some things that they should know, or like some cool facts? That's
great. Actually, so in California we have a lot of the Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and those grape varietals we hear about a lot. But we get into these unique regions all over the world, such as the Jura, Loire Valley, Tuscany, and some of the more common regions as well. We see grapes such as Chasselas and Schiava and Trollinger and Zweigelt and Blaufränkisch, and grape varietals that we don't see in the United States. So what Dry Farm Wines really tries to bring in and does bring in is varietals and examples of wines around the world that present a new style and a kind of really a new concept, a new world of what wine can be, because they're not just the common varietals. As we say at Dry Farm Wines, feeling is believing, and when you drink our wines, and you taste our wines, you experience our wines, you really start to sense this sense of cleanliness and purity. We have so many of our customers that drink our wines and they say, oh man, I thought I couldn't drink wine before. And then I came in to drink your wines and I realized that I could actually drink wine again. And we often tell them that it wasn't the alcohol, it wasn't the wine that was making them feel bad, it was the additives, it was the chemicals and the things that were going into that wine. So one of the big things that we actually go beyond the natural scene of our wines, and we lab test our wines to be low in sulfur, low in alcohol, and then also low in sugar. So sugar is oftentimes a culprit of kind of that grogginess, that headache, that cloudiness that you have in your head. So these wines, you drink a bottle tonight, you do a tasting, low alcohol, keeps me fresh. It's not a 14% alcohol wine, but 12 and a half. And I can stay focused, clear, have a great conversation with you, and enjoy the evening. And I can wake up tomorrow morning and we got shit to do, so we keep on rocking and rolling.
So tell us like some fun facts. Like I hear that.
So there's this thing that the bacteria in our mouth is really powerful in how we taste things, how we perceive things. Whether we've just eaten, say, a nice piece of clean fish, or we've just had some salad dressing with bright vinaigrette on it, that will really change the way our palate works. And then that wine changes based on how your mouth bacteria reacts to that specific wine and the food that you're having with it.
So I think finally, let's try one of these wines. Which one do you have?
I'm actually having this Syrah David Vignon from the Rhone. Can I pour you some?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So now explain to me, how do you spin this and how? What's the best way to taste wine?
We want to swirl it. We want to release some of the volatile aromas and let the wine open up. Yeah, you can do it on the table, which can be fine, or you can do it. Just don't spill on me.
It's
a little easier.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
And put your nose right into it as far as you can. And you get this like savory meats, maybe some like beef jerky, some wet earth aspect to it, like a New England fall forest. Let me taste it.
Taste it.
Incorporate some air if you want.
Yeah.
You gotta get this like initial savory aspect to it, and then it leaves your palate, and you get this kind of lingering, more violet, floral, a little more of that herbaceous aspect to it. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The next day, the owner invited us to his home in the vineyards for a tour, and let me tell you, it was beautiful. But I know the burning question in your head is, was I hungover the next morning? And guys, I was as skeptical as you were, but I can tell you that I had at least a bottle and a half of this so-called organic wine at dinner, and I felt amazing the next morning. Organic wine actually works. So what is Dry Farm Wine's process in selecting these all-star wines? Let's ask the owner.
Right, so there are hundreds of thousands of winemakers globally, producing hundreds of thousands of brands and labels. Hundreds of thousands. Less than 500 are natural winemakers. And we're the largest reseller of natural wines in the world. So as you noted last night, we're only tasting these very specific categoric wines, which are naturally made and 12.5% in alcohol. Then if we like the wine, if it meets our taste aesthetic, then we take a lab sample. As you saw, we were pulling lab samples last night. We only accept in our portfolio probably about 30% of the wines that we taste. And as you noted last night, we taste wines we didn't like, right? So we don't pull lab samples. We only sell wines that we love and that meet our quantifications, and then they must pass lab testing. We have immense abundance and success, but money is not why we do what we do. We do what we do to help people make better choices around drinking and to help people live a healthier life. So I love drinking and love drinking wine, and I love taste and style and cooking and food. I just have an obsession with kind of quality and taste. And so I would happily, I taste about 100 wines a week now. I would happily do that for free. And I help people live a healthier and more satisfied life. And I think everybody should do that.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know where you think I should visit next in the comments.